made it
Okay.
over.
What have we got?
Partnerships.
No raid
They were
bosses.
Historically pretty good on a map like Bind. Valen has a really good idea of how to call on this map. And yeah, their record
All
might not
ghosts
show
against
it, but they've looked
two.
great in other moments. So
Heretics.
the fundamentals
Really
of
like
this
to
map
one-way this.
are what carries them the most.
For a cross-map
How do you play
recon and then a
against
double swing over
Omen?
towards
This is not
showers.
something you see every day.
And
Sova. Yeah.
two,
When was the last
because
time you saw
the
Sova on
Sova
Bind?
recon got shot, they then smoke over towards the one-way. And G2 haven't made too
I feel like the last time I saw an Omen on
pressure or any map control yet.
like way back in the day. But alas, G2 on the attack.
Sky Dog goes over towards long, creates pressure in the four-person hookah.
Taking a slight step back, he's gonna punish her, isn't he? Oh, the goof is so nice.
Whoa!
He somehow stays alive.
But how is?
Two.
But how? He's
Everything
blind.
was set up well. But you didn't account for pad attack.
He's been so good on these pistol rounds.
I think
not
the lead
over
on
yet,
like
but
7 countries, what he just did.
can't help
Bro,
but feel
how?
like this-
No, and the cover is so good. How are they this sick? Bro, how is
I
that
see
possible
again.
though? Like, how did he
no
actually get the
idea.
second kill?
He has armor. They bought him this ghost.
One of those ones where I'll take it. I don't need to ask the question.
He's gotten one down. Still hasn't taken any damage. A tap of the
That's
spike can't
incredible.
convert. There's too many things to overcome.
I mean, it was such a good start from G2. They waited out all the Omen utility, and this flash was perfect. But somehow Pad Attack
Oh
just
my.
gets two while full blind, and nobody looking there. Valen,
You kind of saw him a little bit on the left.
Doesn't connect.
Like the first guy he was blind for, but because it only covers up a bit of your
Sometimes
screen,
we'll see
he saw the guy on the
when
left and then
get-go,
just flicked
Dizzy
to
is
him.
flashing back. Sometimes it'll
Yeah,
hit
he kind of
you or
saw
it'll
him.
hit one
Yeah.
of your teammates, but that time that wasn't the case, and Pad
was
Attack still gets
nuts.
away with two.
He's been so good on these pistol
Yeah,
rounds.
he's been insane.
I mean, it's like he's almost always good for two.
Pistols,
So hard to play
2-1.
against a player like that.
And now they're reaping the benefits of his efforts.
I'm not sure if I agree with that wide swing from Jonah P either. I mean, you're scanned by a dart. Surely.
It's an eco. I don't even
Perhaps feeling the need to force a play.
don't want to criticize too much when people
Feeling the
eco
pressure
anything
right now.
works.
Yeah, it's tough to say. But G2 with her pistols, there's no real other choice but to go forward, attempt to do so. Trent's gonna get tapped. The spike is left back and long.
Yeah. And I mean, he got spammed through a smoke right there, just based off of that Gecko flash going over the top.
Yeah, the timing.
That was the cue.
With the molly, just trying to make sure they can't plant.
Recollection of the spike as the drone goes out.
And we
They're
got a
gonna get the
recon as
money
well.
Off of that.
Look at the utility.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at these.
there's still so much left to do here. And again, the
Ah, there
weaponry
is
just not enough to put up a
many
fight.
room for
So
errors.
Heretics
Like,
will
how are you
get
meant
the
to get a
second, and
kill
they'll do
there,
so in pretty
really?
clean
That
fashion.
was
Keep an
lovely.
eye on what this next bonus
Even the
potentially
molly
will
into
hold.
the
A
shock
Guardian,
was good.
And then two Spectres and a Marshal.
Did a
was a
little jiggle
flawless
to
round.
make sure he could take the angle.
I mean, they got the picks early on. Jonah P getting caught out there, trying to catch that orb tap, potentially.
Dre,
Gets punished.
they're investing into this a little bit here. A judge for Boo.
Oh, this could be disaster. And
Yeah, the early judge.
Already.
Love the early judge. Where's he going?
Well, what's tough too is he didn't take any damage, so
Yep.
he doesn't even have to buy
So
armor.
I really
for
want
this
to
round.
I really hope Wu
And a Marshal
doesn't
on
do
this
anything
map.
crazy. Like
You
worst
need to do so
gun,
much
I
just
don't
getting those tags.
really want to see him doing much
gonna have a shot
madness.
at it. He's
Like
waiting
maybe just the
down long.
angle towards long B and then
Flash first to move.
fine. Hold, but hold to fullback.
That orb gathered will give G2 the information.
This is
that the
interesting
Raze
because Heretics do
holding
this
towards
all
this
the time,
octagon
and at the
area.
moment I haven't
That's why
really
you see
seen a
Leaf kinda
solution of how
creeping
they
up
want to
on short
handle
A.
this one way over towards Fong. More just looks like they're just respecting it. Oops.
Benji Fishy will fall. That bonus success
We got nothing to stop this plant.
seeming less and less likely. This Trent having to deal and reckon with the challenge at his re-ends.
Oh, that shock is incredible.
The absolute freak of nature that he was in the previous map seems to continue as he gets the best of Leaf with the Spectre.
And I think Leaf expected some help there from Trent, but he kind of just left them alone on an island.
A second flash out and the
Yeah,
flank
no one
coming
pushing
through.
behind. This shouldn't be crazy for G2. Like, they
Will
should be able
fall
to
as
just keep
G2
this
push
one pretty
forward.
easy.
A judge in a 1v4 is not a great position to be in.
Oh, he gets an upgrade.
Icy's going to be the first to spot him.
Any damage is good here for Boo.
Yeah, I'll take that.
He's gonna get away. Oh,
Oh.
that was a
Hold
little
up.
messy, but yeah, he is gonna get away. He gets a kill onto Icy as well.
I mean, that's the two that you need to do. Might see
Really
an
good
armor
round
rebuy
off
from
the
Trent.
back
I
and
hope
leave.
not, but I'm
Creeping up on
gonna
short
circle
A.
it just in case.
As his team pressured all that B area of the map, you know, B long, hookah. Once he gets that kill, it opens up the entire site, and Dizzy's allowed to get that bomb down. The big difference in composition here is we have a Gecko on one side, a Sova on the other. And the Gecko allows you to do things like, you know, plant the bomb and fight at the same time.
And now we get the big
But
round. We've
Luke
got 2 people that come
has
by
that
here. We've got
operator
4 people that come by
online,
here.
Sitting on top truck.
Ren?
There's
Okay,
a little bit of
bought
challenge
heavy
play.
armor. It's not as bad as I thought. I thought he
Icy
might buy
going
light
forward.
armor with that.
And Heretics just
Ooh.
showing so much respect. The potential of a crunch here too as Trent falls.
Yeah, they handled this
Dog
all
comes out,
pretty
the Rocket's
well.
not gonna find
The
any
fake
value.
TP, that is genius, chat. The fake TP with the
This is such a
Omen,
great response from Heretics.
with the dog to follow it
They
up.
bend a little
So
bit,
that
but they don't
he
break.
has to use the
Happy
ult
to give up the
behind.
space.
That is
Happy to deal
incredible.
with the rocket in their face.
Like,
They
that is
stay
actually
alive,
incredible.
And then they strike back.
Fake Omen TP, touches the TP, so you think
Now
that
it's
he's
just
following the dog up, so
discipline.
that the Raze has to use the ult
game, waiting
behind
for
the
the
dog.
rotations to come in.
That
Who was able to
is
throw
lovely,
smokes from
man.
across the map? We're seeing the value of the Omen.
Toxin screen down.
Yeah, where Brim is a little bit more limited by space. Boo just so close.
No
to
cap,
leave
that's
here.
a plat ranked
What's the
play.
call? A hard
Bro, if
freeze
your
to
people in plat are
suggest
hearing a
play.
Raze ult showers and a fake
And they're gonna
TPing
TP
and then
back, I don't think
skydogging,
they know
then
that
I
Boo's
have
here.
no idea what your
I
plat
don't think
games
they
are
know that
like.
Boo's this close.
Like, you have the best plat games in the world.
Leaf is slowly creeping out, but he missed his timing. He gets taken out, and
Like, sure, a fake
That should be
TP,
the
you
end
would
of the
expect
round
that
and
in
a
plat,
save.
but like the
Yeah.
actual,
Or G2.
what's going on and the
think
pressure
Boo
it creates.
that
got,
operator
quite
from
lucky
Moon,
there.
that save.
He did
very fruit.
incredible though, right? His fake
Yeah, he
TP,
did really
gets
good,
that
yeah.
kill, gets the
the fake
rocket
TP to
online,
follow
and
the
then off
dog,
of
and the
attack.
Raze
I mean,
ulted
he
the
has
dog.
his own little
Yeah, wasted the ult,
showstopper.
and then I mean, towards B, like
G2
every
have been
time
doing a
Leaf
lot of
peeked,
these
he
plays
dodged it,
where
and then like when Leaf went
off of
through
early
the
contact,
wall, Boo
and
like fell
Icy's
back. It was
Yeah.
bucket, they try to like
it's
catch
good from Boo, but
somebody
it was
out
like kind of
in the
lucky.
choke.
Could have got timed at any point.
But Heretics, they're too smart. Oh, what a shot that was.
Yeah, they're super smart, and also their guys frag.
Yeah.
Those Ninos are the truth, bro.
Yeah,
They look so good.
they're really good. But I also think we're seeing a lot of uncharacteristic things from, I mean, a lot of the members other than Icy on this team of G2. I mean, Trent
With
has had
with
a
the save
really
gun, they
rough
managed
series so far.
managed to buy into this one, but Heretics'
And he's just
money
been
is
kind of
really
unlucky in
good.
some of the moments as well.
One way's here again, and I'm not seeing anything to.
That's a
stop
high
this.
one-way on
That is a high
purpose from
one-way though,
Boo
yeah.
to give the op line.
That on
That is
purpose.
so cool.
Damn, that's sick.
The micro
These,
things, the
these,
mind
these
games.
guys have micro down. Like Boo's micro in the past 2 rounds have just
One
been
way
ridiculous.
Read into it.
Yeah, you're right. They read right into it, and the dog out. They have a really good idea that
Just
he's
take the
here.
TP, bro. Don't do it to me. Okay, thank you.
TP's to
And then a
some
drone
attempted
to get
safety,
him
but
out
there
of
are
there.
people on the other side of this.
Oh, I love the
There's
bait
a
though.
little
The
bit of
guy
help
shot
from
the
Rian,
drone
but he
was the
doesn't
one
swing at the
committed
right
and the other
time.
guy tucked in. That was pretty cool.
That's the G2 we know.
Dude, it's
That's a
been
really
nice
good
to watch so
punish to
far. I'm
start
enjoying
the
these
round.
rounds. Double hold over
But they're
towards
still so
showers.
spread out.
Oh, and they weren't expecting pad attack there. As soon
And
as
they
get an
didn't expect the
advantage,
bait.
Heretics
And this
strike
one
back.
way's incredible as
Look at these
well.
one-ways.
This guy's just
They're
endless
stopped
one
dead in their
ways.
tracks.
What are you
That's
meant to
another
do?
benefit
How are
that
you meant
Omen
to
offers
react?
you. Right, you don't have that same flexibility with the Brim.
Yeah. Thrash should get online here.
Omen flash into
After
recon.
Trent
Could
plants
time
with
this pretty
Dizzy,
well. Molly
Blue
goes
Bro.
in towards the plant spots. That's stopping from planting.
Forcing to make a
Ooh,
play,
Jonah makes a
striking
play.
right out of the smoke onto
Yeah, and
Boo.
that's the Omen
Much
flash
needed.
down.
3 members on the other side. A little bit of spam to
Good
tag.
reaction to hit over towards site, but there's a lot of
Make
damage
Ray out,
done.
and Now Thrash invested.
NG clears
Heretics having
everywhere.
to wait this one out.
He has his wall as well.
Oh,
And now the utility game starts.
yeah.
I mean, they have a lot of space here on the site, but time is short, and Jonah P is patient.
God, they played this post plant to a T, it feels like. As I say that,
He'd wall up
Benji
and get
takes
this
the
duel,
head off of
though.
Valen.
You gotta be careful here. It's just a tap.
There's no time.
Yeah, there's no time.
It was nicely handled by G2. There was a definite
Just going
chance
for
for
damage
Yeah, trying to keep them around.
it's a definite chance for Heretics during some of this as well.
A good comeback into the round for
Yeah, who's the
G2,
guy that
I
pushed through
thought.
smoke? Jonah P. He
I
pretty
mean, I
much
thought it was
won
gonna be another
that.
scenario like the
Like that
last,
push through spawn
where
was
they're
pretty much
down numbers,
everything.
but Jonah P taking things into his own hands, pushing that CT smoke, finding the timing, and Rian's, he's shocking the smoke there to try to thwart anybody from making a play like that because Boo was isolated. But Jonah, he was too healthy to be bothered by a single shock dart. That's why you hear the laughs.
Okay, giant
The
swing
mobs are
round.
Still
Both teams come by after this.
still high.
But everyone apart from one.
That's the G2 we know on this map.
This
Once
is
they
a
get the bomb
huge
down,
round
they
for
cycle the
how this
utility,
half
they drain the
goes.
clock
We're
down.
looking at most likely
And
a
then they play
5-2
together.
or a 3-4. So
Man,
everyone
these Omen one
that
ways
has
are
ults
so
wants to
annoying
use
play
ults into
against.
this.
You have to use utility to clear them. If you don't, there might be an op behind it. There might be a rifler there.
Yeah, they see pressure here, into the door goes out,
Really,
see
really
numbers.
slow default from
At least
G2.
know that they're
No
here
space
and
gathered.
here, so
It's
with
been
that,
40
maybe a
seconds.
rotate
I mean,
comes
look at
in.
that one way.
Yeah, look at this
How many
one way.
one-ways does this guy have?
It's
He showed me,
incredible,
like,
man.
2 new one-ways. That one in
Two.
close octagon, this one in hookah. I've never seen that. And he's just
Guys,
cycling
this
them.
guy's the one-way king, man.
This high
This
one.
one's a little bit high, though.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah. I think there's 2 you can do here, and I think he's been
know if
doing
it's
the
on
bad
purpose or
one.
what this time around.
They're
I think
trying
when
to
he's
French
rushed,
sand.
he has to do the bad one.
Oh, why did they...
Jonah P's close by as Patek gives some of the space back. Oh, that flash is going to be disastrous.
Woot's been
Doesn't
overstepping a
swing,
little bit.
Doesn't challenge. Boo's there to hold the line over
Not
his
too
shoulder.
much, but... NG takes
If
the
they try to
TP
flip
as
back
well,
A, they don't have
37
any
HP.
info.
Yeah, they kind of
gonna
wanted
try
them to do
anyway.
this, though.
It's the right call. 'Cause
They
Benji
have
was
to be
stuck.
Go, Enes.
Yeah.
Go.
Rian's here, 2 shocks. The spam through. Little man doesn't fall, but Leaf does.
Standing ahead.
And Trent is sitting low right now. Oh, he's regaining some of his HP.
Patek investing his ult. Rian's with the
Oh,
potential
I'm
to do
surprised
as
he
well.
put his
Trent
ult into
taking
this,
so
but I
much
guess it's
damage.
such a big round that they have to equal.
Now both
Oh my god,
ults
okay, they're
used.
really going for it.
It's really awkward now, 2v3.
Yeah, love, dude, Jonah P is
with
playing
3.
unreal right now. Back-to-back
And
rounds.
Rian's with no
Huge
choice
rounds
but
as
to
well.
Take a step back.
Jonah P is playing at another level right now these last 2 rounds. He's had so much impact.
Yeah, and so basically
Hitting the
Boo can
trades.
buy,
I mean, even the
and
entries.
they have a save gun.
And then in the post plant, I mean, the last round, he just lived there in elbow that entire time on B site. This time, sitting on the top box of short A. Taking the head clean off of some player's back sight. That allows him to
Who
get
finds like the micro
Seekers
stuff for you?
online.
Like the Omen smokes who are on this map, like who is responsible? Who
Right
himself?
now, G2.
Yeah, Boo
Their
will
whole
find
game plan is
those
playing a
types of
slow
things himself,
default.
yeah. I think the first
And then
time
waiting for
we
the mistakes
had it done
of
to us was
Heretics.
like,
And
yeah,
that push
Carmine
through
Corp
the
did it
TV
against
was a
us in the
mistake.
scrum
Benji
match.
was stuck there the entire round.
Like
Yeah,
before
he
the
can play
season
the game.
started,
Yep.
so we saw
Once
like
that
the
TP
strength
goes
of
through
that.
from
But
the
I don't
side
think
of
they had
G2,
that one, like the deep
I
one.
mean,
They always had like the attack
There's 2
one
players geared
to the
waiting.
top of
for
the
To the
Benji
top of,
Fishy.
yeah, for
Yeah,
default, yeah.
From
But
God is ass to 6
yeah, I
and
think
2.
Boo found
Jonah
these
P
ones.
looking
Like he just
really
kind of
nice
goes
for
around
G2 right
and,
now.
and checks. Like he just
Seriously.
goes on a custom and just if he's playing Omen, he'll go and see what he can
There
do.
was an attempt at a trap.
Fact.
A short from Heretics. There was a dart, aggressive push up and a smoke on the other side, but there was no one there to receive it.
Yeah, I don't think Valen saw the smoke either. But
This
they
is
still have an
interesting
idea
as
because
well.
that
So
dart,
they
like you
throw
said,
Woot over the
that's why
gun.
you see them all leaning towards that B site. Leaf is so wary about that lurk.
They've gotten past the
That
one
nade
way.
is incredible. Does
Nade's
that.
not going to feel good.
A good
Straight on
trade,
one
but they
for
want to
one.
fight this because
There's
obviously
still one rifle
Spike
in
and
the
then
hands
all
of
of, yeah,
Heretics, but it's on
any
the
kind of
outside
sees it as
ground.
one way is just a little bit too high on this.
Bomb.
Yeah, but they still have so much advantage here, surely, unless Patek
Whoa,
can be a hero
Patty.
once
Dude,
more.
Patty's doing
Only
great,
one
man.
target found.
Yeah, he nearly managed to get 2 here. Leaf, if he
Benji
wants
Fishy
to
upgrade
plant,
weapon.
I
I don't
mean,
think there's anything on the way.
this next round from Heretics is gonna be, sorry, this next round for G2 is gonna be
Slowly
great, right?
making
Leaf's
his
gonna
way
have his
over.
ult, Valen's gonna have his ult. They get kills here.
Does have a Phantom to his name, though. And it looks like they will be going for this retake.
Lot to do for Rians here. If Benji can find one, that's certainly going to help, but a 1v2.
Oh,
Oh, he's gotten into one!
there's drone.
Valen playing tight left. Put in his
Oh, that
way,
was
and Rians looked like he
close,
was gonna land
bro.
a shot, but the leader for G2 saves the round.
For a second there, I thought he was in the main.
Yeah, and they got a
just jumping
Viper
over
Death
all
and
the
they got a
shots of
kill on
Valen.
the Brim, so they have ults.
But yeah, he recovered the spray there. And that'll cause a timeout for Team Heretics. And right now, the name of the game for G2 has just been waiting for the mistakes of Heretics. In this round, they understand that it's a scrappy buy for Heretics. Icy, heads up, play to
Drone, he didn't want to
step
drone
back
from
there,
the corner
dodge
because obviously if
all
he
the
was back of
utility,
sight, he could have
get
just
the
spammed
trade
him.
onto his
Or
counterpart
tube
of
as
Wu.
well.
And then just secure the round win like that. I mean, it got scrappy for sure. But right now, G2 look like they're in the driver's seat. They look like they're controlling the pace of the game.
And it's gotten him to a lead, and as you mentioned, it's gotten him to a timeout as well.
How many rounds do you feel
wanna
like you
hear
need?
What more Heretics have prepared and cooked up with this crazy comp that, you know,
How many rounds do we need here?
Yeah, and normally
I think I would
they
be
run an
happy
even
with 5,
crazier
if
comp
I'm honest with
of
you.
a
I think our
Yoru
T-side is
Yeah.
when they
pretty
have
strong.
mini
I think it's always been
I
strong with this comp.
this is somehow more
I think Boost
vanilla.
missing is
Yeah,
one way at
right?
Belong every single round, by
Yeah,
the way.
it's very
Just a
high.
I think he just saw it, so
Yeah, that's what
That
I
being
said as
said,
well with the peak and the fact it
we're
got
gonna
him.
be going into
The fact
round
it got
8.
him killed. He's probably gonna.
And there's a lot of good ults online for the side of G2. If they can get onto a site, I mean, it's going to be near impossible for a retake to happen, or at least it should be. But with the way things have been going with Heretics, I mean, they're making the chaos and the scrap to their favor. I mean, sometimes they just steal things away, and Woot will have that operator. We saw how impactful he was the first time around he had it. But we're just going to see another very, very slow default from the side of G2.
Deep smoke from
Trying to get
Heretics
info on
and
where this operator could be.
yeah,
they
I
have a
think
good
that's
idea
again when
that there
people are
could be
playing
wordplay.
against the double initiator, like this is very good. You want to make them use their util early
Flash
and get
from
it out of
Dizzy.
them.
But it was a team flash.
Yeah, but a little bit of space was still found, but they don't take it. I thought they were going to try to creep up a little bit closer and play out a hookah.
And so potentially lose here in
We
reaction.
just saw
Big
a
showers.
Sky and a Gecko
Reaction
around
also,
hookah,
smoke
and now
over
you're
towards
seeing a
long.
raise and shower. I mean, this has got to be all red flags for Heretics. Why is the raise sitting on this side of the map, not with the initiator utility? And that's why no one's moving. G2 can
You
play into
drone
that as
this
well.
back.
Poison orb emitting.
Roomba to set up Leaf in the shower area.
Poison's off.
Drone short.
And this is all a feint right now. Jonah P is going to try to fake the B hit from long, and they're going to split A.
Damn, 18 HP.
A little bit
Brains is really committed.
Valen has his ult online. Rians will fall, and there it is. U-Haul will be cleared. There's no one there. The pit invested on the site. Benji Fishy will fall as Icy with high ground, not able to connect onto the first shot. Patty's been playing in this pit this entire time. A preposterous position as the pit goes down.
Jesus, where are we, man? What's going on
Numbers
here?
still in the way of the attack. Jonah P holding showers.
Whoa.
Who's gonna have to 1v3
Whoa,
to pull
okay, this
off,
one
and
got a
he
little
just
bit
can't.
close. Dude, G2 are kind of running away with this one a little
Really
bit.
good macro
They,
play from G2 right now.
Sorry, Heretics have to eco.
Painting the Sky utility at B, keeping two
Yeah, this
players
was nice.
there.
They just did the
and then
one-person
TP
fake with the
split.
dog.
Icy has been so good at holding
Not
these
that it changed
angles
too much,
and killing
really,
the
because the 3
players
people were here, but
of Heretics who are swinging in, trying to disrupt the actual hits. And then that's where you see the Breach all come out, the Viper's Pit, to make it nearly impossible to retake. A great conversion off of the ultimates being used for G2.
On the other side of a timeout as well.
By the way, Jonah P is close to another ult.
looks like they want to go fast as
and
well.
Icy as well.
G2 go fast up short here.
And this
Got,
time, a convincing A split off the rip.
3 people here, though.
Trying to punish anybody here. Any bad guns.
There was an attempt at a punish there from Woot.
Whoa, how does Leaf go down?
He just got overwhelmed.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
A little
But the
bit of
Gecko
damage done.
is deeming to be a problem right now. That
There is
extra
no
body-
way Patty checks close left, right?
Enemy remaining.
Oh, it's just, it looks so fundamental right now for G2. And then that happens.
Well,
And that.
Okay.
the fundies don't matter if you get shot in the face.
Yeah.
Poison's off.
Yeah, knows where they
Still
both
so
are
much
now.
utility.
Yeah.
Molly and had the showers
And
flash.
there's still another flash for Jonah as well.
Not enough
I mean, I've
shield.
seen Benji do ridiculous things,
Poison orb
but the
emitting.
way that G2 are playing this post-plant scenario,
One enemy remaining.
There's just not enough time. but
Yeah.
Holy smokes, was damage done. Wait a second. If, oh,
nah, no time at all.
Impressive, man. It did great, man. He
got
did
his,
so
yeah, he
much
did.
damage.
he got his. But
Whole
G2
process was
again,
really
they
strong there.
They look good.
Full control, my friend.
Yep. Well, maybe not full. At the
Struggling a
end.
little bit on A though.
Benji Fishy took a lot of control
Like
out of their hands.
every
Yeah.
single time we pretty much had
But
3
still,
people
just
here. I
even
know this
now
was an
just
eco, so they didn't have the
understanding,
guns
okay,
for
it's
it,
my
but
turn
it's
to
still
go.
been like
Yeah.
a story of
We're
a
securing
few
the
of these
round
rounds.
no matter what. I'm gonna throw my body at him, make
Even
sure
though
he gets
there's
off the
3, they're
bomb.
just getting
He's
a
gonna
little
have no
bit
time.
overwhelmed.
You can clean him up for sure.
Have DRX
Guaranteed. If he
smoke,
tries
but
to
they
stick
can't
it,
hold on
it's
to
GG.
showers,
And that's
so
with
it's
no
like they
ults
can't
invested.
actually
Now,
ever
look,
capitalize on
another
having the smoke
snowball
here and
round, a
being able to
potential
stop the
snowball round.
plant.
Gecko ult, Raze ult, the Seekers.
Yeah,
I mean, they
G2
can
just
be
going fast on
explosive
this one.
again.
Flash doesn't
Run it
hit it
back.
on over towards long.
The Dogs should have gotten a lot of info showers. 2 here, and now the rocket online. They know they want to crunch towards it, and it's going to succeed. Wood will fall. Boo on the reposition, and Rians has gotten back sight. He tries to tuck into the
Yeah,
smoke.
little
He
bit of a
tries to
Hail
message
Mary on
into the
that.
next round.
I wonder if they
Dismantling
had
of
to
the
use
defensive.
Omen
Valen
Flash
is
at one
calling
point.
such a
Like,
good
probably
attack
should have
side
used
right
Omen
now.
Flash to help his
It's not over
teammate.
yet, though. We've seen more
showers.
ridiculous things happen before in this tournament.
They have a couple of ults to play around. The question is, do they choose to
Damn,
invest?
look
Snap
at
on
this
the bound
guy.
is good. The tap is there, but
Looks nuts
There's
when
still
we're on
much
his
to be done.
POV. He's so ready for everything.
Enemy remaining.
it's all on Rians now. And again, with the spike being planted, it's
No
borderline
way.
insurmountable. The spam onto the first is certainly going to help things. But time is just not on his side. So G2 will get to 7, and as Josh said,
Lovely from
these
G2.
are-
Antonio
this is one of
Heretics
their
can't hold
strengths,
A
and
right now.
We see why.
Yeah, Valen right now calling such a good map. The back-to-back A-split call. I mean, if you're Heretics right now, you kind of have to read into the fact that when G2 have all these ults online, they tend to go A with them because they're just powerful to do it.
You just ran it down at the bomb, bro. What a menace.
I mean, it did kind of seem that way, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he did. Not wrong about that one. Trent still sitting on that Thrash.
Instant ult
And
with
now
the
you're
recon
seeing
behind. And this is the first time
the
we've actually managed to get over
disrespect now.
towards this
Confidence
side of the
In
one-way.
the hands of G2. Trent sneaking by that
One-way is now the better low one-way.
It's the first time
Fix the
we've
one way.
seen
Finally.
Yeah, you got it.
G2 even peak this one-way off the start of a round.
Refreshed. Trent on the swing.
Oh.
And Patatek on the snap. What?
Yeah, and Trent in these moments so far, he's been kind of hesitant on when he peaks. That little jiggle is his demise there. But Jonah
Oh,
P has
Woot
been
is
such
getting
a stable
annihilated
player
every
for
time he
them so far.
TPs. This is twice on 2 big Byrons.
How much more stability can he provide? Still alive in the round. G2 down numbers and now understanding
Can't
where
get
Leaf
info,
is.
though.
The problem is this Viper's Pit is almost working against Heretics because
If
is
Heretics
keeping
can win this
Rams
round,
here
they're in a
still.
pretty good spot
So
for
it's
the next
actually in
one.
favor
Gonna have
for
Sova ult and he
G2,
can just
and
play
they're gonna
he can
contact
just
out.
play retake. He
they
can just play
have the
rotate
man
even.
advantage right here. Boo has to go huge, but Icy saw his head.
Yeah,
He took it clean off.
30 seconds
yeah,
left.
And
and
now the follow-up with the dog. They're overwhelming Heretics.
Patatek.
Jonah P is so clean.
Patatek needed to stay alive there, but wasn't
yeah,
able
Jonah
to do
P's
so.
been insane,
Meanwhile,
bro.
Leaf looking for Rians and will find
Spike
him.
planted.
Benji Fishy in a 1v3 with a Guardian in hand.
Another 1v3.
Yeah, and this one might feel like the most difficult of them all.
I mean, this one has slept. It's slipped away. It's completely slipped away for Team Heretics.
Really strong.
Both teams
Last round in
on
the
both
half.
attack sides have had such a good game plan going into the matches.
This one's on me? Nah, I said if, Bacon.
There.
Yeah, you were right. He spotted him, pinged him out on the minimap, and then dropped him.
Yeah, it's great
And
positioning from
again, I wanna
Icy
mention
here to get that
in a
extra angle.
conversation that Josh had with Yinsu before this map started. It takes a lot of guts and a lot of trust in your team to pick a map that's your opposition's arguably strongest. 4-1. But they're having their way with them right now.
Yeah. And you know what? Playing to your strengths will never be a bad thing. And now, another.
And it's a
Change of
similar
pace. Trent still
similar
sitting on Thrash
story
with
or
Jonah
similar
P
question, I
with the
guess.
operator.
Can they hold a site with
No
3
one
people?
Towards the B side
Haven't been
of the
able
map
to so far.
for Heretics.
Guy
And
dog
Red Dog
doesn't check
even look
right.
any value.
Oh
it
my
had to
god.
look- They had to have known. They somehow got above it.
What's going on?
Still somehow alive. Finally falls. Valen
Insane.
holds strong, and now they're going to go, but they're going to have to get past this
Whoa.
Hunter Fury.
It connects.
It's ripping him to shreds. But the spike is handed off.
Oh, Leaf's
Wing
in
in
here.
will plant,
Yeah,
and
lovely
is
from
all
Leaf.
way
The whole
up.
time this was going on, he took a lot of
Now
space.
Patek and Boo to try to keep this thing
That was
alive.
great from him to get out of there with
Try to
official
salvage
as well.
another
Nicely
round
done
before
from
the
Boo.
half
Huge 2v2. We have a molly. I mean, we have
2v2.
double molly if they want to get off site, but
On the
don't feel
swing,
comfortable
Boo
to get off
Patek
site.
with so much space to gain. And time is of the essence. The flash first. Finds nothing. They have no idea where they are. Hello, Trent, surprise. He spotted them both. A reposition as the Dizzy goes up. A little ring around the rosy. Talon's trying to swing back around.
I respect.
Talon
Lovely
with
swing
three.
on this. Dude, G2
with
looked
9, a
great on
dominant
this map.
half.
Impressive.
They're playing together. They're getting the trade.
You got to remember as well, Heretics, they got a pistol.
They look great.
But
Doug.
one pistol with 3 rounds, they're gonna
They look
so wrecked in the
exceptional.
buy
We're gonna
rounds.
take a look at
Couldn't
it
hold
one
on to
more
A.
time. This fight in showers
You two are
really
too good
kinda
at
secured
taking
things.
showers, really. They want all the
Found a
jewels in
massive
showers.
round, man.
Yeah. And then Leaf slipping the net right there. Beautiful.
It was perfect. During halftime of the first map, we had an opportunity to listen to an Omen player moment from Val, and now we're going to get to do the same, but this time with Boo from Team Heretics. Take a listen.
See what he's gonna say.
Hello, this is Bo, and I'm
Map
playing
3
for
looking
Team
like it.
It feels good to win the first
Looking
game,
like it.
obviously. It's a nice start for the tournament.
This one isn't fully done.
We had
You can do it back to them, but it's gonna be a little bit
Obviously,
harder.
The scrim time was extremely low. There was a lot of stuff like with question mark, but that was not something we could control. So
Third map is gonna be
the way
really
we looked
interesting
at it is like,
because I said
whatever happens,
in my
happens,
Pick'ems
let's
video, I said
So
the
comfortable giving up this space,
E2
but
win,
this time the Paranoid did not connect.
E2 win split and bind,
Benji
and
Finch and Wood still do.
Heretics win
This kid.
Lotus and
Oh,
Breeze.
my
But
goodness.
Heretics went for
I
split
think since Madrid
over
it did change
Breeze.
a lot, even
Let's
though you
see
consider,
if
like,
I'm
we
wrong,
have
basically.
different players in different roles.
It should be a
We're still
banger.
the same team, and I think one of the biggest changes is our emotional state on the stage. I think in Madrid.
That was
we
like the big
carried
reason that
away
I went
a
for
lot
Heretics, because I
on
thought
both
they were
teams.
going to have
Like,
Breeze
we
third
had
map,
huge leads,
or at least first
which
pick and
we
Lotus would be
threw
third
away.
map.
We worked on that during MEA, and now I think we have a healthy balance of like we're still getting hyped, like you see Benji standing up, like you see. us
This map,
streaming, but
map is still doable, but they got to
we
win
reset real
pistol
fast. We
with a
focus up,
double win pistol.
and like it's a clean slate, and then after the round we can celebrate.
Both
again.
playable, yes.
A sign there said, hope everyone have fun. And Heretics did on map 1, but it doesn't seem like they're having much fun here on Bind, a map that historically has been very good for them. It doesn't really seem like that's the case when you look at the timeline, when you look at how this map has gone, Dre. It's been G2 all the way.
Yeah, but a lot of their success on this map has been
get a double
with that
pistol.
Yoru composition.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a mere change onto a Raze for Woot, who's more comfortable on that than the Yoru. And he's looked great
mean,
on Raze so far.
I don't think it's a
But
travesty.
different
3 is
animal
obviously
when
not a
you're
very
going
high
against a
number.
drilled team
Yeah.
4 would have been
like
higher.
G2.
Yeah, yeah.
But
On a
It's
map like
recoverable.
RT side is good.
Yeah, it's recoverable with a pistol.
The attack side will have to tell a different story or else we're headed to split.
And this is so unique from G2. 2 initiators in spawn right now. And they're able to be here for this hit. This is going to be a flood for G2 potentially. Oh, they're waiting for the
Dude,
backside
G2 is
fight.
so ready for
No, it's
this.
there. That or the timing didn't really allow him to get
Whoa,
much further up.
were they ready for a
Rians is
triple
there to
swing
greet
though?
them.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The shots from Trent a little unsteady, but the kill connects anyway. Someone's there. The flash out,
One enemy remaining.
and that
The
too will
wingman to
fall.
create pressure, and this is a
That Gecko
Rough
will
one.
force the issue onto that defuse.
yeah,
and Leaf will
lovely
clean
done
up
from
the
G2.
round.
Nice from him.
A
They
pistol
needed
that
Something
needed to
looks
go the
really
way of
good, and then it doesn't look really
Falls
good.
over.
Yeah, dude, that keeps
So-
happening in like the pistol round, so you'd be like one passing up and then it
G2
happens.
read right into that.
Yeah,
And
G2
Rians did
had a
all he
great
could
read
there.
there.
I mean, maybe he shouldn't have gotten both kills there.
Full
They
pass and
lined up
stack
for him.
over
But
towards
G2 were 2 steps ahead
A.
right there. They were waiting in spawn for that, and then they waited for the backside fight. They dodged the flash. He had the crossfire. And we're seeing the value of Gecko on a map like Bind so far. This is why Gecko has been in the meta.
He's been
An
so
anti,
prevalent.
yeah, I felt like it.
on
for sure.
attack, you can have an extra body to fight.
Okay,
while
so they
there's
got the
somebody
plant
planting
down,
bombs,
so they
the little
decide to
wingman.
buy
In
into
this
it.
case, I mean, Boo has to shoot the Dizzy there. And that opens up
We go
Leaf's
5
opportunity
up
to get 3
short,
kills.
no showers control. Wall to separate
see the
half to
Bulldog
get the
in hand.
plant.
Getting a little bit of info early on.
Yeah. But G2, they love playing this plant delay setup.
And they forced really hard into this.
Yeah.
They're going for broke. Again, the same fight in the same location. This time,
so
different
ready.
results though.
Ah, yeah, they're so ready for
In
it.
the face of the
Down
force,
A. One enemy remaining.
G2 holds strong. Yeah, Rians gets his one. That's all it'll be. 11-3 the way of G2.
So
James ETV,
convincing
thank
right
you so
now.
much, man. Thank you with the Prime. Appreciate the 6 months.
I mean, just no life for Heretics.
Yeah, they got no money for this.
Dude, they're smiling. The coaching staff is laughing in the middle of this. They're having a good time.
Yeah. A great game plan was put into effect from Josh and Valen. I mean, it's been easy breezy this entire time. I mean, the way Heretics started, I thought maybe this was going to slip out of hand for G2, but they brought it back.
Yeah,
Now
well, I
they're
mean,
running
without a
with it.
pistol, it's literally
And they're not slowing down.
a done round. It's a done game, and it's
And now this is an
13-1.
eco round to go on to match point for G2.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just like everything.
Byron's have
And they
been
went for broke in the
so
previous
dominant.
round, and it just didn't go their way.
Slow round being played from the side of Heretics. I mean, there's not much you can really do in this
No.
scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have a lot of room to work with in terms of conditioning and stuff like that. That smoke will thwart Leaf off, yeah.
Yeah, he's just getting pushed.
Good
off
default
angle.
though. They're taking a lot
He's
of
okay with that. He's got
a
his
lot of
own
map
Viper
control.
orb to match there.
Right?
And you see, I mean, Heretics, they have to respect it.
Because who knows what's waiting on the other side? Yeah.
The timings of the utility for G2 are really good right now. That wall will be in full effect once a hit comes in, if it does end up towards B. But I think this is going to be a similar round to how G2 did the Sky Flash onto the B site into a TP play. But
30
G2 are
seconds
willing to
left.
give up back sight. They don't care. They understand that there could be a player.
Oh, they got hit by the Sky Flash over towards B, so that causes a rotate to come in.
Yeah, to be careful. You play a dangerous game.
There's the reposition.
Yeah, there's a great Omen Flash. Damn, he did.
Paranoia.
He did
Didn't
insanely
really
well
seem
to win
bother
that.
Icy at all. As the nade's the one that's going to get the kill with 10 seconds left. They've gotten a little bit of
10
space.
seconds left.
At least on the site, they've gotten the kills they're looking for as well, but it hasn't been
man.
upgraded. Somehow another one landed.
Shots.
They're going to snatch this
Dude,
thing
this was an
back.
impressive round. They literally got hit by the Sky Flash at like 25 seconds left. That caused the rotate, and even someone here was hesitating as well. And then they just hit a lot of shots. The Omen Flash was incredible. Like, it was a sick round from Boo. The Omen
And
flashed
still not
over
gonna be
towards
enough.
side, probably should have got him
yes,
another kill, and then he
Heretics
just hit
still
some
have
great
a
shots.
long way to go,
Okay, I
but
mean,
a thrifty win like that, when you've
it's
got
a-
Blue
it's a
tapping
s-
people with the Sheriff,
a little bit
that-
of hope.
That's the kind of round that can be a spark. That's the kind of round that can be a catalyst for something.
Yeah. And even if you don't win this map, let's say, you want to at least win as many rounds as you can, much like G2 did on Heretics map pick, so you can show that you still have some fight left into you and get some momentum on your side. Because if you just get rinsed, by
Icy
a
one away
team,
from his
I mean,
all.
going into that map
Rian's
3,
one away from his
it's
all.
not gonna be fun for
Keeps
you.
No,
the
it's a
outlaw,
terrible
and we
feeling.
got 4 people that can get one shot.
a very aggressive shower fight.
Okay, that's the
to get
ult.
that showstopper online for Icy.
He then want to
who
switch
has
guns
been
with...
having such
Where
a
is
good
Leaf? No,
series
again,
so
miles
far.
away.
14 and 12 currently for the duelist, the newest addition to the squad,
Man.
he was faced with an abundance of questions about whether or not he fit at the beginning of his tenure. But on the international stage, has answered every single one so far.
He's been looking so comfortable every match he plays. A very slow approach from Heretics once again.
They're playing so far back, they're expecting the showers crunch, which makes sense given the flash, given the fact that they fought for it early and got the orb. I understand why.
They're really,
Exactly.
they're really playing slow,
What a
but that's
unique
alright.
Viper orb on the attacking side. It's on that default of sight.
I have the spike.
Honestly, G2 have done really good to
Spike
not use
scooped
too
up.
much util. They still have nade, molly, molly.
Shimmy
like-
B.
A
G2 are
loads.
so willing
Weasel.
to just
30
play
seconds
a
left.
2-1-2 with Icy
Yeah, and then
leading
they pick
towards
the
whichever
right
site with all
side.
this
This
utility
nade is-
and a showstopper. Once this
Didn't
hit
do
comes
anywhere
in,
near as
you're
much
gonna
as I
see the
thought.
showstopper come out.
There it is. He has one satchel, gets out, doesn't connect.
You're here.
Heretics are getting some of the kills that they need. Time is
Wow.
short though again. They play such a dangerous game and now 10 seconds
Stun
left. They have to
missed,
somehow
gave him
find
false
a way to weather
confidence.
this.
Yeah.
Balance left in a 1v2. Patatek and Woot to keep him back. The swing is there, but it won't
That's a
connect.
good round. We got 2.
Heretics
Maybe
get
too slow to
another
see it's
bite.
happening, but
And the
It's
shares
very-
right
it's
now
very
for
early.
Heretics are
Yeah,
hitting,
it's all right.
Doug.
Some close rounds. That's always a
been
good sign,
probably
though.
the
You
best
head
thing
over
we've
towards a
seen
site with 3 people
them
in a
do on
Razor.
this map.
1.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
previous
confidence
round it was
building.
Boo. This
I mean,
time,
like,
Rians.
I feel like defense was a combination of 4 micro
Clean
players
shots,
between
so
us, and
precise.
they were just out aiming
Oh
us.
my gosh.
Maybe
Yeah.
because of just the
Almost
micro
snapped onto
positioning
the
that we
third,
had.
too.
Yeah.
So,
Quick switch.
Yeah.
There was
shot.
nothing wrong with the
It's not
macro because
something
you
see every
guys
day, but
were
he only
free
had one
sites.
in the
Like,
chamber
you
there.
guys were free on the site every single time. Like, maybe
And now all of
you
a
had
sudden,
told him
also
to
coming
showers more,
online for
but
Team Heretics. And an eco
It's
round
hard
for
to do.
G2. A potential snowball to bring it back a little bit.
Boo has an outlaw, too. You mentioned that eco. These are free frags.
Oh yeah.
The freest.
freebies.
And he heard Trent there as well.
So he knows there's more.
Easy pick'ems.
Just on the other side of this wall, Trent will fall.
Stupid gun, man.
They're not trying to mess around.
They got double
Dicey
drones, so they
anymore.
can literally just use one of these drones
sitting
to
at
just make
16
sure that it's all
HP.
good. I don't.
And I mean, it's a 5v2. Just group up. Use your utility on the
They're
hit.
gonna have a lot of money after this.
Don't cut any corners. Even the Sova dart in the spawn smoke. G2 right now need to just get as many guns out of the hands of Team Heretics as they can, but I don't think they're going to get much right now.
No, a flawless round. And I think in that round, we saw a little condensed package on why Heretics are so much fun to watch and why people are so excited about them. You have things like Boo just fighting 3 with an outlaw. And yes, it wasn't an eco, but to have the gall to stand there and take the fight, while also, once they do commit to the side hit, the dart, back sight, every single corner check, the smokes into spawn, like
The all
they play
econ.
both at such
to have a look at
fun
it.
style. And again,
I'm
it makes
out.
sense why people are excited
Yes,
for
makes
these
sense.
guys.
But the question is it too late? Was that attacking side of G2 too much for Team Heretics to handle? Or is the 9-3 curse a real thing?
They're up to 6 now as another timeout is called, this time from G2.
Yeah. And look at the ults online.
We'll take a look at that
Yeah,
as
yeah,
soon as we
in a
get
little
back
bit.
in.
Yeah, I was gonna say
do
I'd
wanna get
love,
your thoughts here on
I'd
this,
love
though,
to look
because
at the what's that
as
online.
momentum starts to shift the way of Heretics, as they're starting to put this together, as they're having to find an attempt at a comeback with this crazy comp, if you're G2, what are you looking to shore up? Because these last couple of rounds really haven't gone their way.
I think
Okay, so giant buy rounds. Heretics' money is here for the comeback. Right? They don't need to worry about money. One away from Brimall. We got Seekers and like these two combo pretty well.
So slow.
Yeah, they have.
Much like G2
It's
did on
a
their
giant
defense
round.
side.
Like you'd have 2-9
So I
loss
feel like
bonus.
G2
These two would be a
right
little
now,
bit
they
wrecked
need
in
to
terms of the buy, so you
consistently
should
try
be
to
probably
re-clear
committing
space,
both
play
faults,
up
and then you'd
in
have
the
the
beginning,
Razor anyway
and
for the
then
next
maybe
buy.
fall back, push back if
They're in
you
a
get
really good
pushed off.
spot,
And if you
Heretics,
get
to
pushed
actually
off,
do
then
this.
you re-clear.
Like all
Now speaking of the ults, you got
ult-wise,
Sobalt online,
econ-wise.
Patatech sitting on the Seekers, and an Omen ult, which is not something you see every day.
Dude, as soon as this smoke lands over towards spawn, is that
Instantly.
just
hear
not
this.
the sign? Do they heavy rotate with this?
No commitment though.
Yes. Viper smoke lands over towards back
There
of
was
sight,
one
and that
tag.
looks like that's
With
the
the
cue that
They're
all
fully
5 are
committing
here.
on XP, aren't they? A couple of ults already used, and a kill found off the spam on a Patatech.
They can't get into
That's
sight.
nice.
That certainly will help stifle this comeback attempt.
Good flash from Jonah.
A beautiful flash.
Whoa. Whoa!
But Rian's
going
continue
on
to
here?
cause problems. One of 2 that remain against a healthy G2.
Numbers are definitely in favor for G2. That Molly will miss.
And
ton of utility
Rins
here.
needs
Who
to
has
do something
paranoia?
huge.
This Rian's those drones, but you don't really want to step into a drone in a 2v3 like this.
Oh, good paranoia to delay the retake. That allows Rians to
Oh,
reposition.
and now they want to
And
isolate this
also Boo's get
1v1.
into the site.
They're digging their heels into the site here.
Angle fast.
Using the
Looks
relent.
like it.
Player
One will
standing.
fall, but Boo with 30 HP. How does he get 2? There's no way, surely. Surely there's no way.
Oh, okay. Well, that was nice and easy.
Icy gets it to half, takes the fight, gets G2 to map point.
They had a very good read into this.
Great
As soon as
work
that smoke
from
comes down,
Valid
over
to just
rotate.
sit and spawn and just delay as much as
Yeah,
possible.
Viper
live for as long
smoke
as
gets
possible. Get the info on
launched
where the
instantly
players
for the
are,
site
and
hit.
that
They
opens
literally
up the
just look at the
opportunity
Viper orb and they're
for
like, well,
Jonah- for- I
had
think it
3
was
people
Steve.
here, and then you
Nice
saw
in
the
that
4th
scenario
and
to
5th,
just
like
play
literally sitting in
together
spawn.
and get the trades onto site.
Like this Viper smoke.
They weathered the storm.
They had a good read. So maybe they only throw this
allowed
Viper smoke when they
the chaos to not overtake them.
hit site.
And then Icy just knew. He just had an inkling that Boo was somewhere on site. And frustration in that post plant.
That's pretty good.
Okay, 6 chances.
3 ults on the side of the defense. Who are looking to take us to
Good
the
bait.
third map.
It's such a good bait, Doug.
Such a good bait.
Such a good spot.
Almost
Oh
gets
god,
it,
he gets the fade away. That's insane, isn't
the
it?
util from Trent.
And that's another
Dude, G2's
showstopper
bind is
online.
really nice.
I mean, this should be
Really
game
is.
right here. 5v2. So many ults online for G2.
I think it's one of those angles
What an
you
answer
check
back this map has
if you're
been.
winning 12-6, but if you're losing 12-6, you never check it.
Yeah. It is one of those.
Strength
The
shown.
bait was pretty good, but
Yeah. It should have been checked.
yeah, it should.
And Boo's trying to navigate this pit.
Oh, it's so hard.
It's impossible.
Oh, he knows
Three
about the
players
cubby.
in spawn
Yeah, finds a cubby, manages
for
to
G2
heal.
and Valen. He's willing to give all of A-site. They're willing to give this up.
Yeah,
this was
that-
pretty cool.
That right there.
That's a big kill, though.
Yeah,
will help.
finds a gap in the ult. Drone to try
But
and
still,
enable
a
the tag to
2v4.
get the
Yeah,
kill
with
through
all
it.
of those
Spots him
ults.
anyway.
G2 hard
They're,
play.
they're making it
Playing the
doable in a
right way right now.
2v5 into a 2v4. That
nearly
sucks a
impossible
little
to
bit,
lose
but he
this
gets
round.
out. The ult's dealt with.
One enemy
Okay.
remaining.
It's an extra ult on top of it.
And it secures
Oh,
the
what a
kills.
lovely
Now Boo with knife
what a lovely
out,
map from G2.
trying to plan A. Will succeed. But that might be the last song he sings in this map.
Cover going out.
Boo in a 1v4. The smoke to provide some cover.
Very, very nice. Good way to end it from
to
Icy.
send us to the
Really it is.
victory. A dominant
Ah,
performance
split it is.
from the #2 America seed. They say every banger ends on split. We'll see if that's the case on the other side of this break.